Hey everyone, I'm taking a little bit of time off work just to talk to you real quick because as of today, it's been 4 weeks since what happened on October 10th with Trinidad and Tobago. And if you're not still angry like I am, I don't know what to tell you at this point. A lot has happened in the last 4 weeks, which seems like 4 years, but a lot has been happening in those 4 weeks to make up for 4 years or more. Just the debacle that happened down in Trinidad, then almost a week later, the Columbus crew being announced to be moved, which set out outrage everywhere. We've had everything from candidates popping up, wanting to run for the position. We get word that voting for that position could be as convoluted as anything. And to top it all off, we're not even sure what the landscape is going to look like for 2018. If you're a soccer fan in America, this is both scary as well as adventurous times. But I'm here to talk to just fellow supporters like me and anyone who cares about the game regardless. Look, we have a voice, and whether the Soccer Federation wants to listen to it or not, we need to speak up. So what you can do, write, email, call your state reps so far as those who have voting power during the voting process. But I think it's about high time that we put away our selfishness, put away our pride, put away anything that might get in the way of getting progress done and come together. We need to come together as one voice. And that means from everybody who supports their MLS team that we don't treat them like outsiders. They love the game as much as we do. Those who support anywhere USL and below that, all the different leagues and all the different people who support the clubs, we need to get together in this. We need to get together on the youth level. We need to get together on every level so that we can address these problems. These are big problems and they take big changes. And status quo won't make it. Status quo just won't fit in right now. We need to go ahead and make fundamental change for this game. And more importantly, I do believe that if we play by the world's rules on the world's level, and we can master it in our own way and cultivate a culture that is rich in American traditions, but uniquely part of the beautiful game, we can really go far. But we can. We can if we just insist on keeping leagues and looking like every other league in the United States. We can't shoehorn soccer into that mentality. So, all I'm asking right now is for support. All I'm asking for is let's just find ways in order to put our hands to the business at hand, which is making soccer better here in our nation. That means from pay to play and addressing that to building the game in urban and rural areas to get kids involved in that. It means basically creating a soccer culture, not just nationwide, but where you're at right now. And to supporters and ultras, for all the clubs out there, this is the time where we need to get together and put aside whatever differences, whatever things that we have to. Look, I know we're going in the off season and usually we focus in on what's going to happen next year. We need to focus in on right now because we have no clue of what's going on, because this is for our future. This isn't just the immediate, this is for our future. This may be the one generational change in the game that if we can make the moves and get folks on board to help push it forward and make our voices heard, we can make change for our children and for the future of the U.S. game in general. And whether you're pro-rel or not, whether if you're into open system or not, we need to have that discussion. And transparency is key, and I don't know how anybody else feels. We're getting a lack of that. So when you get a lack of transparency, sometimes you need to step up, grab them by the earlobes, and basically drag them to the table and say, let's talk. And that's where we're at right now. We're going into week 5. I have no clue what's going to happen in week 5 or the weeks afterwards. But I know one thing, and I don't know how anybody else feels, but for me, I love this game, but I'm angry with the direction that we're going right now. Thanks for your time. I'm going to wrap this up and hope to talk to you soon. Till then, go USA.